Hello everyone. I'm back with more Steins. So apparently, the last ending that we've gotten, it did apparently count as not answering the phone. So today I will answer the phone this time, to get a different ending. I hope this works out. Okay. The phone I pressed against Kagari's head stopped ringing, and in that moment the world... Yeah, it's again pressed against her head. The world changed. Sawardo! Woo! Brrr. Whoa, hello? Okay, this is new. This is new. I don't even see the divergence meter right now. I was inside the deep black darkness. Dude, what just happened? Did Rintaro black out or some shit? Did our reading Steiner disappear? Blackout. I don't know. Anyway, welcome back, guys. I forgot to mention that. Welcome back, everyone, to Steins Gate 0. And a different ending we're doing today. We'll see what this is going, because honestly, I have no clue. Maybe something fails with Kagari and Krise's memories. Maybe Krise's memories will stay within Kagari somehow. But something will happen to Kagari, definitely. Because we tried to reset her brain to get her memories back and to delete Krise. So we'll see where this is going. I'm kind of cold. Sorry, guys. I was inside a deep black darkness, yes. There was no sound. Not yet. No temperature. Just darkness, cold, and silence. Oh, I sure love it. No one was here. Oh, shit. I didn't even know if I was asleep or awake. There was nothing but a vague sense of a vague sense of presence. Well, nothingness. Nothingness spread it out to infinity. Rintaro said that before. In the previous game, Rintaro had a dream where Krise appeared in his mind, and he also experienced something stretched beyond infinity. That was a trip. I still can't explain why that happened, but that was a trip. It reminded me of that a little. Yes? Huh? What was I doing? Wasn't I?
ちょっと岡部いつまでもそんなところで寝てると風邪ひくわよ
What the Huh? What is Kriso doing here? Like, it's Kriso's voice. Did she completely take over Kagari to the point where she even changed her voice? When? Dude, what? I turned toward the voice. Standing there next to the open curtains of the development room was Kriso, yeah?
何よ
Dude, how?
なんだクリスいたのか
What do you mean there you are? Huh? What do you mean there you are? What do you mean there you are? Promised Rinascimento. I can't pronounce that for
い
shit.
たのかとはずいぶんご挨拶だな
Yeah.
さっきからずっとここにいたじゃない
First of all, you will not. Don't gaslight me. Second of all, why is this Rintaro's reaction?
そうだったか
そうよ昨日も一昨日もずっとここにいたわよ
You have not. I would have noticed. It did seem that way, come to think of it. Rintaro, what happened to you? What? Is your reading Steiner broken or some shit? My head seemed like it was full of fuzz. But I wasn't sleepy or tired or anything like that. My mind was very awake. Did we time leap? We must have. But something was missing, something important.
そういえばダルやマユリはどうした
Okay, we still remember Daru and Mayuri.
あんた本当に大丈夫
No.
何か不具合でもあったんじゃない
Yeah?
どういう意味だ
橋田もまゆりもほらそこにいるじゃない
Huh? Huh? Mayuri is alive here? Huh? I'm having a crisis? Why is Mayuri alive? With Krisu? Is this some fake Steins Gate timeline? Like, what is going on?
僕のこの大きすぎる存在感を見落としてるなんて
I'm...
どうかしてるぜオカリン
My apologies. My king, big ass king. That's right. What do you mean that's right? Daru and Mayuri were always here, weren't they? What is wrong with Rintaro right now? No, it wasn't just them. I have all. Oh!
今日な元気がないにゃ
Oh my
ク
god.
エリスの萌え萌えチャームで元気を取り
Please
戻すんだ
don't.
にゃ
Please don't. I'm feeling miserable. Also, we're all seeing the old sprites again. I really miss them.
京馬さん、僕にできることがあったら 何でも言ってくださいね。
Did we travel back in time? Did we not only travel time world lines, but also back in time? Cause what? Ferris and Lukaku too. And... Oh shit, yeah.
岡部倫太郎のためにその辺の食べられそうな草で私が特別ジュース作ってあげるよ
Everyone is here. This feels like a prank somehow.
私もいるよ、岡部くん。
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. Suzuha and Moika. All of the lab members were in the lab, like they always were. Totally. Always. Dude, what? That's right. It's not. This was my daily life. Since when? This was how I spent every day. Totally, guys. Whoa.
全員いるようだな。
What is happening, man?
ではただいまより第65536回目の円卓会議を行う
The how
お前
many?
たち準備はいいか
Hoinkyuma's back, by the way. What?
まったく、いつも暑苦しいわね。
Always.
お前こそいい加減そのおすましフェイスはやめるんだな常習
Face.
だから私はあんたの助手になった覚えはないと言ったろうが。
As usual.
オカリンとクリスちゃんはいつも仲良しだね
We sure are. Maybe more than friends, ayo.
イチャイチャしやがってリア充爆発しろ
Oh my god. Stop. You literally had a wife. I don't know what happened, but you used to have one.
ちょっと橋田、私がいつこいつとイチャイチャしたって言うのよ。
Not yet.
仲がいいほど喧嘩するって言うにゃ
Dude, this is the mentality of most shippers I know. Totally not me.
羨ましい。
I'm jealous. Lukaku. Yeah, in this word, then Lukaku has feelings for Rintaro. True. True.
漆原ルカも一緒にイチャイチャすればいいじゃん
Huh?
ダメです。僕にはそんなことできません。イチャイチャ。
Fun.
ねえお前たちいつまで無駄話をしているさっさと会議を始めるぞ
I'm just waiting for this entire dream scenario to crumble.
ね、今日の議題は何なんだ？
Dumb shit. Dumb
そ
useless
んなもの
stuff.
は決まっている今日の議題は
What?
議題は
岡部？
Oh shit. Something was wrong. Yeah, they aren't working on the, shit, what was it called? It's not the time machine, it's the, I know it's the microwave oven, but like, what was the name again? The full name? I haven't heard of this device for so long that I kind of forgot.
オカリン
The phone wave? I think it was the phone wave. The phone wave doesn't exist right now. Everything seemed the same, but...
どうしたん
Whoa! The background is turning gray, like brownish. That's right, it was cold.
今日も
None of you are real. I didn't feel it.
京馬さん。
None of you are real. Get out of my head. No emotions.
岡部倫太郎
No warmth.
岡部。
This is all fake. Everyone was here. This reminds me of this one SpongeBob episode where he put finger puppets on his fingers and he's like, all of my friends are here. This is so sad. But it was cold and dark. Cold. Oh my... This looks like cola the more I read this. What is happening?
岡部倫太郎
It was so cold it felt like the marrow of my bones was going to freeze.
京馬さん。
Like my bones were made of ice. Why is everyone whispering my name? Like all the blood in my body had been replaced with mercury.
おかり
You thought I did not need this. It was cold. So, did Rintaro die? Why is he experiencing such coldness? It felt like I was going to freeze at any moment. What was this? Where was this place? Where was I? This is not the Steins Gate. What is this? Sham. Hello? Okay, what is this divergence meter about to tell me? Where am I? What is this? We're at the warehouse. I love warehouses. They always are signaling something, that something good is going to happen, you know? Something totally positive. With me and also my mental health. Where? I kind of don't want to know where we are, actually. Where was I? Dude, he's struggling. He sounds like a dry fish. What was I doing? Dude, what is with his voice? I tried to speak, but the words didn't come out. Did he get waterboarded or some shit? It looked like I was lying on a bed. And a very hard one at that. I slowly looked around. It wasn't the lab, obviously, and it wasn't my room. The room was old and gloomy. Of course, I'd never seen it before. Yeah, obviously. What was I doing here? Dude, I don't know. Fucking chilling? Are your arms or something, like, tied to this bed? Or your legs? Oh, shit. There was a terrible pain in my head. Like someone had jammed an electrode into my brain. I tried to raise my hand as I lay there, but it was too heavy. It was like all the joints in my body had frozen. Did they drug us? Whoever they are? Did someone drug us? Did someone beat us over the head? It took all of my strength to slowly sit up. Each time I moved a little, my muscles screamed and pain ran through my whole body. After several minutes, I finally succeeded in sitting on the edge of the bed and looking down. I realized I was wearing a white gown, like hospital patients wear. Did someone cut our brain open or something? What? Dude, what is happening? There was some kind of equipment on my head. Shit. And the cables coming out of it were connected to a strange machine. Is someone reading our mind? Is someone trying to create a Okaberintaro AI? Like, Amadeus? What had happened to me? Just a moment ago I was... It's because we answered too quickly to the device to return Kagari's memories. That's right, Kagari. Kurisu's memories had been downloaded into Kagari's head. We tried to erase them by overwriting them with Kagari's own memories. Yeah. And then... That's right, I remembered now. The world plan had changed right after that. What had happened then? Does he not remember? What did we do, bro? What did I do? You can't do anything about this. You have to watch me suffer, so... And Rintaro suffer. I can't state that enough. My boy's in pain. In shambles. I tried to remember, but it was like my mind was filled with fog. For now, I needed to figure out where I was. I took off the headgear and got out of bed. Can you just that easily take it off? And collapsed. This didn't make sense. Was I just dizzy after all that was going on in my head? Dude, they sucked the brain juice out of you or something. I tried to stand up again. And fell. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's struggling. And I couldn't get any strength in my legs. How long has he been lying on this bed for? How long? Just asking for a friend? Oh my god. Sorry, I had to check if my recording is taking this. If it's not dying as much as Rintaro is right now. I kept standing up and falling over. And in the end, I was only able to get up by grabbing the side of the bed. What is going on? Where is everyone? Why did we experience like a dream where everyone was with us, even Kurisu? Is this dream connected to the headset that we're wearing? Did someone make us see that dream? I don't know. How could standing on my own 2 feet be so exhausting? Was I sick with some terrible disease? And then maybe I'd been in bed for several days? No. I don't know where you are, but this looks like hell. I somehow managed to drag my weak legs to the door. It was bizarrely heavy. Or maybe it just seemed that way to me. Yeah, maybe you're just weak as fuck right now. Who's behind that door? This looks like a horror game, no! Dude, what is this? This is the scariest fucking hallway ever. Look at this shit. Oh shit. I accidentally misclicked. Or maybe it just seemed that way. It only opened after I put my full weight on it. Of course. The door was locked, but it seemed to be the kind that could be opened from the inside. Dude, this hallway is... I walked down the dark hallway, leaning up against the wall for support. At the end of the hall were stairs. Please tell me they go up. I clung to the railing and slowly walked up them. Okay, thank God. At the end of the stairs, I found a hatch. Using the full strength of my bag, I was just barely able to get it open. Guys, is there World War III outside? I'm kinda scared. I was inside an old building. I'm scared what's outside this building. I walked down the crumbling hallway, still clueless as to what was going on, and finally found the door to the outside. Here we go. Exhausted, I staggered outside. And I saw... What? Yeah. This is warm. This is warm. Dude, we just woke up and this is probably the World War III scenario that's happening right now. How the fuck did this trigger this? How was this the effect of us giving Kagari Krise's memories, or like taking them, I guess, overwriting them with Kagari's own memories? How did this happen? Mountains of shattered rubble. This is insane. This is insane. Holy shit! Oh my god! Rows of destroyed, abandoned buildings and the satellite! This is... Oh my god, this is the screenshot from the beginning where you log into the game. This is what they show you. What is the satellite doing here? Exposed twisted steel girders. Girders? At first I thought it was a movie set, oh no. But it was all far too realistic for that. The walls, the windows, the ceilings, everything was destroyed. Little bits of rubble covered the ground. Holy fuck. There were cracks in the asphalt on the roads, making it impossible to walk straight. And it wasn't just directly in front of me. I spun around a full 360 degrees and saw the same scene everywhere. I smelled oil. Why is Rintaro in this building in the basement, wearing some kind of strange headgear? Is there someone looking after him? He can't be by him. I don't think that Rintaro's alone here. I smelled oil. I smelled something burning. I looked up to the sky that Kagari never saw being blue in her life. Well, we're seeing it now. It was dark and gloomy. I thought it might just be cloudy, but something else seemed to be going on. I could see the hazy outline of the sun beyond the black curtain that covered the sky. Oh my god. Oh my god. A violent pain in my throat made me cough. I quickly covered my mouth with the sleeve of my gown. Why is Rintaro's throat so fucked up? Is it the air here? My eyes stung. I tried once more to calm down and see if I could remember what happened, but I had no luck. Did he delete those memories for himself? Or maybe someone else did? Dude. All I knew for sure was that there had to be a world line shift where I deleted Krise's memories from inside Kagari. Did you though? Did you though? The memories held by the Amadeus Krise. And the memories implanted in Kagari. Maybe when whoever owned them changed, that is, whoever held Krise's time machine memory, the world line changed with it. Yes. That was the turning point for these two endings. Dude. And this was another altered world line. Which meant that what I was seeing was... I saw what looked like an ash-covered stick poking out of the ground in the corner of my eye. I slowly went to take a closer look. It was sticking out of the rubble, and at the tip it split into 5 smaller branches. Guys, why did he make that sound just now? Oh, no! It was a hand. It was a human hand that had been scorched pitch black. Don't throw up. He's so gonna throw up. Yep. Yep, he's throwing up. A terrible feeling came rising up out of my stomach. Suddenly I thought I saw something move. Who are you? Someone was there, or something. Where? I listened carefully to try and pick them out. Hello? Hello, don't jump scare me. Please. My heart is very weak right now. The other side of that big building. I could hear some kind of sound from over there. Was someone there? If there was, maybe they could tell me what the hell was going on. Trying my best not to make any sound, I peeked through the walls of the crumbling building. Hello? Hello? I'm scared and alone. They were there, alright? Oh no! There were people there. Lots of them. But they weren't people anymore! They were just human-shaped corpses. Piled up into a mountain. And on top of the mountain was a pack of dogs. Something long and slick was hanging out of the dogs' mouths. They were eating them! They were eating the bodies. The stench was horrible. The sound of the flies was overwhelming. It was like something out of hell. Oh my fucking god. Dude, I would have thrown up. You know what? I would have thrown up. My gaze made the vacant eyes of one of the bodies. One of its eyes fell out! And black sank. Dude, this is disgusting. There's some disgusting shit right here. Oh my god. God, why are you so cruel to him? I ran away. I ran as fast as I could, stumbling forward on failing legs. Oh my god. Somewhere. Was there somewhere around here that was sane? But no matter how far I went, it was the same thing. Mountains of rubble. Rows of abandoned buildings. All I could see were the dead. There were no living humans. Oh my god. And then I found it. There were rows of huge buildings which all looked as if they were about to fall over. The roads were full of cracks. There was a warped overpass sticking out of the ground. A few rows of iron railroad ties. So, what is going on in my head right now is, imagine every single other timeline, world line that we have experienced was just Rintaro being being in a coma and projecting these memories into his head. I know that is not the case because the divergence meter changed every time. But still, this is fucked up. What the fuck? So is there anyone alive here? I don't think that Rintaro was by himself in the basement of this building. I think someone else was there too, looking after him maybe. He got there somehow. And I don't think by himself. Maybe? I don't know, man. I knew it. I knew this place. It was only a shadow of its former self, but I knew it. Yeah. This was, or used to be. That is what is. I'm so dumb. Akihabara. Which meant... Oh shit. Dude, I think it got obliterated. Where was Mairi? Where was Daru? Where was Ferris? What about Lukaku or Suzuha? What happened to Maho and Kagari? Just as I ran toward the lab to find out. Oh no. Oh no. I heard footsteps behind me. Rough. Oh no. Rough footsteps stomping over the rubble, more than one said. They got louder and louder, and soon I saw them coming toward me from between the crumbling buildings. I'm very scared right now. There were 3 of them. They each had assault rifles in their hands. I'm chilling? When they saw me, they all pointed their guns at me. There was so much I wanted to ask them. There were things I wanted to know. But the only thought that came to me was that I needed to get away. Oh my god, Rintaro. Please don't die. But even as I tried to turn and run, my body refused to listen. I can't move anyway, so... They must have sensed that I was about to flee because one of them yelled. No! Holes appeared in the concrete at my feet. They shot at me. They really shot at me. They would shoot at me with real guns. They had, sorry. If I'd been just a little closer, they would have hit me. Oh my god. This is scary as fuck. I was too scared to stand. The men got closer, still holding the guns. Run. You have to run. But it was like my body belonged to someone else. It wasn't listening to me. Why is Rintaro's first instinct to run away? I guess they aren't trustworthy if they carry rifles, so, you know. The men kept getting closer. And then... Oh! Who shot? There was another sharp noise. One of the men collapsed to the side. He hit his head on the rubble and stopped moving. Someone killed him just now? The other two waved their guns around, clearly confused as to what just happened. Was that Suzuha? Oh, it is! Something dragged me to the ground. Oh! What? And then more gunshots. The two of them fell backwards, still holding their weapons, at almost the exact same time. What the fuck? They died. Right in front of me. Someone had died. 3 people, actually. I could do nothing more than sit there and watch the silhouette move in front of me. Hi, Suzuha, I missed you so much. You don't even know. I looked up. And the person I saw was... Yeah. Yeah, it's her. Suzuha. Don't you know who I am?
お前殺したのか。
何を生っちょろいこと言ってるんだ、お前。
It was a colder voice than I'd ever heard.
お前鈴葉だよな。
Her iron mask of an expression suddenly changed to surprise. But that was only for a moment. A second later, and the fierceness had returned.
お前、何者だ?
You don't know? Did she really not?
俺のこと知らないのか?
Did the change in the worldline mean that Suzuha and I had never met?
岡部だよ。岡部倫太郎だ。
Does she know that name? The expression on her face changed again.
岡部倫太郎? そんなバカな。
Why? Why? Why do you say that? 2 pairs of icy footsteps sounded in the darkness.
こっちだ。
Okay, we're still with Suzuha. I thought there was someone else approaching us again. I was about to lose my shit. After I'd given my name, Suzuha had stared at me suspiciously for a moment. Then she made some kind of call and told me to come with her. She made me wear a blindfold almost the entire time, though. Are we going to the rebellion hideout? In a way. So I had no idea which way I'd gone or where I was.
止まれ。
Got it. I did as she did. As she said. Good. When I heard the knock, I finally realized we were in front of a door.
君に萌え萌え。
That's Taro.
バッキュンキュン。
What? What?
入れ。
That's the password? Bruh. Evidently, that was the password, yeah. I could only think of one man who'd chosen such a stupid password, yeah. I heard the sound of a heavily locked door opening, and at last I saw a dimly lit room in the darkness. It's them! It's that. Whoa! The room was piled high with what looked like mechanical junk. Also, the time machine is there in the middle. Suzuha's time machine. Rows of instruments lined the walls. A man was sitting in front of them, looking straight at me.
よかった。やっと目を覚ましたんだな、オカリン。
Huh? Huh? Who was this guy? Dude, is this Dado? How did he know my name? He must have been in his mid-40s. He was a big, broad-shouldered man with a stubbly face. How did... Okay, so Rintaro must have aged them. Quite some time. Over 20 years must have passed or some shit. I wonder if it's 2025 already, because Rintaro was supposed to die during 2025 in this world line. So, did Dado plan this? For us to wake up so late? There was a sharp but gentle light in his eyes. I felt like I'd seen him somewhere before. Is this Dado? Oh my god. It is!
やだな。僕のこと忘れたん?
Wow!
そりゃいくらなんでも冷たいぜ、オカリン。
Holy shit, he lost so much weight. I guess that's what war does to you, you know. Damn, he aged quite a lot too. That was looking good in his 40s, to be perfectly honest with you. The way he talks. And that voice, there was only one person it could be, but that was...
まさかダル
Yeah!
か
Yeah! Dude, this is the most shocking image I've ever seen in this entire game, bro! Damn! The man's face broke into a broad smile.
よかった覚えててくれて
Of
てっ
course!
きり忘れられたのかと思ったのだぜ
Why did he think that?
ダル
Oh,
本当にダルなのか
oh man!
こんなナイスガイ僕以外にいるわけないじゃんな鈴葉
Why do you ask that? Why do you ask your daughter,
せ
bro?
めてもうちょっと痩せてくれれば認めなくもないけど
Still?
そう言うなってこれでも若い頃に比べれば随分と痩せたんだぜ
Yeah, I honestly think like he's perfect the way he is, like, you know? Indeed, the Daru in front of me was quite a bit slimmer than the Daru I knew.
というか父さん少し言葉遣いおかしくない
Huh?
僕も久々にこういう話し方したよでもオカリンはこの方が話しやすいだろうと思ってさ
Yeah, I know who you are. The more pressing issue though was his age. He was clearly a middle-aged man. The youngest I could possibly imagine him to be was his early 40s. Damn. How did so much time pass? And then I saw a shelf in the corner. I saw a man I didn't know reflected in its glass. What? It was another man like him, in his 40s. Is this Rintaro? Is Rintaro seeing himself? I saw a shelf in the corner. I saw a man I didn't know reflected in its glass. In the glass of the shelf? Yeah, he's seeing his own reflection then. He was staring at me with a gloomy, sunken face. I slowly raised my right hand. And the man raised his left as if copying me. It's you.
ダル
How did I age?
一つ教えてくれ
何でもどうぞ
Ah,
今は
year is in.
何年だ
2025 or some shit. Daro's smile quickly became something more serious as he answered me.
2036年世界は
36!
戦乱の真っ只中だ
Okay, it's 2036, the time of World War III. However, Rintaro was supposed to die already. Why is he still alive? When? How is he still alive? Daru gave me all the details.
それじゃあ本当に今は2036年なのか
And you're still alive, which I think is crazy.
そういうこと
It seemed unbelievable. But Daru's appearance, and more than anything my own, made it undeniable. 2036. Suza had said that World War III would start sometime in the next 10 years. 5.7 billion people would die, and the population of Tokyo would drop to a tenth of what it once was. After that, World War III itself would end, but the chaos would continue, and even in Japan, now everywhere around the world, battles would continue. Yeah, this is the time we're in right now. Was that what I just seen?
だがどうして俺はそのことを何も覚えていないんだ
All my memories were of 2011, and also we saw everyone together with Kriso. That's also weird as fuck. I had no memories of the past 25 years. My last memory was of erasing Kriso's memories from Kagari's head.
それに俺は2025年に死ぬと鈴葉から聞かされていた
Yeah,
どうして生きているんだ
I don't know. Also, where is Kagari and Mayuri, I wonder? Especially about Kagari, I'm quite curious.
それは私も聞きたい
Huh?
父さん
Huh? Susa chimed in.
私たちはみんなオカリンおじさんは10年前に死んだって聞かされてきたんだ
What? What? So Daru lied to her? Daru told all of them that he died 10 years ago. Susa leaned over him. Is that how he tricked the world line? If everyone thought you were dead, everyone would just accept it as fact and continue on that belief. And thus it would still be true. Even though he is actually alive. It's the same shit that we did with Kriso, where we pretended that she were dead. And that is the way that she survived. So that's how he must have tricked this. Schemed this. Daru, I mean. Damn! Susa leaned over him.
父さん、これはどういうこと？もしかして私たちを騙してたのか？
He definitely did. Did Daru like lock him up in this basement of this building for all this time?
落ち着け鈴葉。ちゃんと説明するから。
Daru looked at me as if he was remembering old times and then resumed his explanation.
オカリンは2011年の1月半ばまでの記憶しかないってことで OK？
Yeah.
ああ、2011年の1月に世界線が変動した。それ以降のことは覚えていない。
I'd gotten 25 years older without realizing it. That is crazy, yeah? That fact was starting to eat away at me.
やっぱ体の方に少し問題があるのか、それとも混乱してるのか。今のオカリンの頭の中には2011年の1月末までの記憶がなきゃいけないんだけど。
You should have memories up to the end of January.
末？どうして1月末なんだ？
Huh?
マホタンがオカリンの記憶をデータとして保存したのが2011年1月末のことだからさ。
It was the end of the... She saved my memory data? Here Josan saved my memories.
アマデウスの研究の役に立ちたいから記憶サンプルを取ってくれってオカリンからマホタンに頼んだらしいじゃん。
I don't remember if I did
俺
that.
がアマデウスの
And then I realized something incredible.
ということは、もしかして今の俺の脳の中は
Huh?
そ
Huh?
う、お察しの通り今のオカリンの脳内にある記憶はその時の2011年にデータ化された記憶なんだ。
That were digitized. So the memories inside of him were the ones that he gave away for Amadeus research? Digitized memories inside my head.
ちょっと待って父さん、話が全く見えない。
Huh.
そもそもどうしてオカリンおじさんが生きてるの？
Because Daru lied.
おじさんは2025年に死んだって言ってただろ？
死んだよ、事実上はね。
Huh.
事実上？
タイムマシン開発競争はその頃がピークだったんだ。各国のいろんな機関がマキセ・クリスが残した論文と彼女の記憶を欲していた。
I see him.
でもその時点でマキセ・クリスの遺産は全部ストラト4の手に渡ってたんだよね。
Yup, those little bastards. Stratfolk,
ただ
yeah.
連中をもってしても論文の中身を確かめることはどうしてもできなかった。ロックを解除できなかったんでね。
They couldn't break the lock.
ちなみにそのロックを開発したのは2010年の僕。
Oh! They couldn't break the lock, which is why they couldn't get to Amadeus. And he built that lock. Damn!
そこでストラト4はマキセ・クリスをよく知る人物を捕まえて情報を聞き出そうとしたんだ。
And that was Rintaro?
それが俺か。
連中はオカリンの記憶からマキセ・クリスについての情報を取り出すためにあらゆる手を使ったらしい。
Holy shit. I think Rintaro didn't know anything though. I think he gave those memories away or maybe deleted them from his mind. Because I think he would have guessed that something like this would happen.
僕たちが助け出した時にはオカリンの精神はボロボロだった。
Holy shit.
まともに生きるための能力さえ失ってた。
Shit.
回復する見込みのない死んだのとほぼ変わらない状態だったんだ。
Wow, we got mind broken basically, yeah? By their torture methods, most likely, yeah?
それじゃあ肉体は生きていたってこと？
But his mind was not.
そういうこと。これはオカリン自身の入れ知恵でもあった。オカリンは自分が狙われてることに危機感を覚えてたからね。
Ah.
でもせめて私にくらいは教えてくれてもよかったはずだ。
It's best he didn't.
敵を騙すにはまず味方からって言うだろ。
そんな。
Susa seemed a little depressed. It must have come as a shock that her dad didn't trust her. It's not about trust.
そんな顔するな、鈴葉。このことを知ってたのはワルキューレの中でも ごく限られた一部の人間だけだ。
Right, Valkyrie is the organization that we are. The rebels, what they are called, I forgot. I knew the name Valkyrie. Susa had talked about it a lot in 2010. It was the name of Daro and Susa's resistance organization.
話を続けよう。オカリンは心を破壊されたせいで生きるための能力を失っていた。放っておいたら肉体さえ死んでしまう状態だった。
How did they keep him alive though?
そこで事実を知る一部の人間の手によってこことは別の施設でずっと面倒を見てきたんだ。
Damn. From 2025 to 2036. 11 years without letting anyone find out. You needed nutrients to keep your body alive. And since I was in bed the whole time, my joints would have gotten stiff, and friction against the bed would have caused my skin to split open. Someone had watched over me the whole time to keep that from happening, and to also move his joints so that, like, his body wouldn't decay.
もしかしてマユリが
Damn.
マユシだけじゃない。フェイリスタンやルカシ、それにマホタンもだ。
Damn, all of them. They were alive. Mayuri, Ferris, and Lukaku. Even in this terrifying world, they were still alive and still looking after me. Yes! You are so loved. They had been for years.
なあ、誰？どうして俺は今になって目を覚ましたんだろうか。
My memories had been digitized in 2011. If they'd known these memories existed, they would have downloaded them into me a lot earlier, right?
それは単純な話さ。オカリンの記憶データはつい最近までどこにあるかわからなかったんだよね。
Oh, they lost his memories?
つうか、オカリンとマキセ・クリスの記憶データはストラト4がずっと保管してたんだけど、
Oh, great.
その保管場所がずっとわからなかったわけ。見つけたのは半月前。どこにあったと思う？驚くぜ。
Lay it on me.
どこだ？
東大元暮らし。大学だよ、僕たちの。
Our college?
まさか東京電機大学か。
Dude, what?
その地下に連中の支部があったんだよ。
Huh?
でも今はほとんど廃墟になってるけどな。
Have to be kidding me, dude. Stratford had a base in the basement of Tokyo Denki.
で、
That's
半月前
crazy.
にオカリンの記憶データをサルベージした僕たちは早速脳にデータをダウンロードした。
It's crazy that Rintaro digitalized his memories so that they would have something. But I guess they still got Kurisa's memories because they tortured it out of Rintaro. Rintaro didn't delete them from his brain, I think, when they digitalized them, these memories. And so they would have gotten to them even though, like, Rintaro digitalized them. That was still a very smart move of him. Because they could resuscitate him after what? Such a long time. Over 10 years, it's crazy. But for the next 10 days, I hadn't woken up. And just as they were about to give up, I'd finally awoken. After 25 years. 25 years? Yeah! That is insane! That is insane! I stared at my hands. They were so thin I could almost see the bone, and I could see veins popping out of them. The face reflected in the glass was unhealthy and wrinkled. Yeah, you've slept for over 20 years, bro. My hair was starting to turn white too. Now he really looks like a mad scientist.
25年後だったなんて。
Yeah.
とんだ浦島太郎だな。
Urashima, who that?
気持ちの整理がつかないのも無理ないさ。
Of course it was a shock. But the most shocking thing
こ
was...
の記憶は一度データになったものなんだな。
Yeah. My memories since I was a kid. My memories of that summer. My memories of Krisu. All of them had been transformed into zeros and ones. Could you still say that I was a person? Yeah, I think so. Could I still be called human? Yes, I think so.
でもそれを言うならマキセ氏のタイムリープマシン技術だって同じじゃん。オカリンはあれ何度も経験したはずっしょ。
He basically skipped into the future. He was right. But even if I knew it in my head, it still felt strange. understandably. I'd been cut off from 25 years of time. It had all been forgotten and left behind in the digital world. It felt like it had been stolen away from me. That is really unfair, but like the world is very, very cruel right now. More than usual. Because of World War III.
私はやっぱり納得いかない。
Huh? That he lied to you?
そう言うなって鈴葉。
Huh.
父さんはいい。そうやって世界中を騙していたんだから。
だから仕方なかったんだってば。
I wonder if Yuki is still in this world line. Because Daru didn't count her in when listing all of the people that helped him. Deceived her. I'd been deceived too. I'd been told I was fated to die in 2025. And that even in the beta world line that wouldn't change. But he survived. Suzuha told him that he would die because she actually believed that. But no matter how it had happened, I was alive right now. Even in the past, I'd been deceived by the future. And it wasn't just me. Suzuha and everyone else, the whole world had been deceived.
世界が騙される。
Oh, is this how Rintaro figures out how to trigger the Steins Gate ending? Because it's going to trick everyone into believing that Kriso died. I see. And then there was a knock on the outside of the door. There was a visitor, it seemed. Suzuha got close to the door. Is it
君に萌
Mayuri?
え萌え。
Moe Moe? Is this Mayuri? Or is it Kagari? I don't know. After hearing the world's most ridiculous password, Suzuha unlocked the door, it opened, and a young girl came in. Yeah.
太郎おじちゃん、鈴葉お姉ちゃん、トゥットゥルー。
Oh, she's so adorable. She's so cute.
かがり、ここには用がある時以外は来るなと言ってるだろう。
Damn. Kagari. This child was a young Kagari.
ごめんなさい。でも、ママたちみんな出かけて帰ってこないんだもん。
Oh no, they have left and haven't come back. Well, they will come back still. Oh shit.
まあまあ、そう目くじら立てることもないだろ
また父さんはそうやって甘やかす。こういうことはきちんとしておかなきゃダメなんだ。
The way they interacted hadn't changed in 25 years. I ignored them and looked at Kagari. And she seemed to notice me too. Hi.
こんにちは。
Hello. You almost
こん
made
にちは。
you almost made me go through a crash out as your older self. Did you know?
おじさんは誰？
俺か。俺は。
A ghost.
そうだな。君のママの友達だ。
Yeah. I hesitated for a moment, but I decided not to give her my name.
まゆりママの？
ああ、そうだ。
Yeah.
へえ。
You can hear the smile in his voice.
ママは優しいか？
Of course, she's the best.
ママのこと好きか？
Obviously.
大好き。
Oh, she's so cute.
そうか。
I could see the love she felt for her mother radiating from her face. Mayuri must have raised her with a lot of love, too. She puts a lot of love into everything she does. She'd been raised with everything Mayuri could give her. But after this, she was going to go to the past. She would be all alone in the past, separated from her beloved Mayuri. And then they would catch her and use her as a test subject. Yeah.
そういえば父さん、まゆ姉さんには伝えたのか？おじさんが目覚めたこと。
Oh.
あ、いかん。すっかり忘れてた。
You forgot?
早く教えてやらんと。
Bitch. He took out what looked like a small wireless radio.
こちら、バレルタイター。応答せよ。こちら、バレルタイター。
Barrel tighter, huh?
こちら、スターダストシェイクハンドです。
Ah! Stardust Handshake is her code name. The voice I heard from the speaker was definitely Mayuri's. It felt a lot calmer than what I was used to, but it was definitely Mayuri. Wait, what was Stardust Handshake?
マ
Aw.
かがりちゃん、誰おじさんのところにいるの？
Aw.
おじさんは大事なお仕事があるから、あんまり邪魔しちゃダメだよ。
Aw.
はーい。
Oh man, listening to Mayuri being a bit more mature with the way she talks and stuff makes me very emotional right now. I don't know why. I don't know, man.
そんなことよりまゆし、スペシャルなニュースだ。
Special.
スペシャルなニュース？
ああ、心して聞いてくれ。
She's not ready.
オカリンが目覚めた。
Oh shit. The Pillar Men have awoken.
本当に？
Aw.
本当に？オカリンが？
Aw.
どうしたの？まゆし。
Oh shit, Ferris is
オカ
there.
リンが。オカリンが。
Aw.
もしかして岡部さん、目を覚ましたんですか？
Damn, Lucas sounds... Lucas' voice is not as timid anymore.
本当？オカリン、起きたのにゃ。
She's still saying yeah after 25 years, bro. You're 40, women. Women, stop saying yeah. I swear to God. Oh my God, this is making me lose it. I heard one voice I knew after another coming from the radio. The voices didn't seem to have changed all that much.
そういうわけで3人ともすぐに戻ってきた
Oh
方
my
がいい。
God, I can't wait. I can't wait. Are we gonna see them too? How they look right now in the future? Oh my God. Oh,
まゆし、どうした？
she's
まゆし、
crying.
ダメ。まゆしは嬉しさのあまり涙ぐんで声も出ないみたい。
Oh,
まあ無理もないよな。オカリンの復活を一番望んでたのはまゆしなんだからさ。
because she loves him. Mayuri.
とにかくみんな早く戻った方がいい。
Mm-hmm.
わかった。食料を受け取ったらすぐに戻るわ。
Okay. I see, so that's why they're out there. Everyone else was overjoyed, but I saw that Susa's expression was clouded.
どうした鈴葉？
なんでまゆ姉さんたち食料調達に出ている？
Huh.
今日は予定になかったはずだ。
Hmm.
え？
Is that a cover-up? What is happening?
そんなはずない。確かに今日だって昨日の夜
Shit.
遅くに連絡が。
Shit, is this a trap?
まずい。それは罠だ。
Shit.
すぐに戻って。
Shit! A scream from the speaker cut her off.
どうした？何があった？
襲撃です。敵襲が。
Shit.
さあ、
マイルちゃん、ウィリーさん、逃げて。
Oh shit. Shit! Oh, Lucas is insane. Holy shit.
でもそんなことしたらルカニャンが。
ルカさん、大丈夫ですか？早く。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm losing it. Mayuri screamed just now? Holy shit. Please don't tell me Luca will die. I will actually... Oh my god, I will be so upset. Susa started running and Daru followed after.
待ってくれダル俺も行く
Oh shit, he's forcing
でもオ
himself.
カリン、その体じゃ。
He does not give a fuck.
行かせてくれ頼む
Yeah, he wants to help. He hesitated for a moment, but then quickly nodded and offered me his shoulder. He was a little thinner than when he was young, obviously, but his shoulder was still gigantic. I put my weight on it as we followed Suzuha. Holy shit, he wants to help his friends no matter when. No matter what condition he is right now. He was always like that, so... Bruh. When we finally got there, I saw several silhouettes. I'd been mentally prepared myself for a fierce battle, but the whole place was dead quiet. There were several men dressed like soldiers lying on the ground nearby. In front of them was Suzuha. Kneeling next to her were two women. And at their feet... Oh shit!
ルカ子。
Oh fuck. I could tell at a glance! No! The person lying there was Lukaku. Is Lukaku about to die?
ほか。
Oh, yes, it's me. The two women looked up at me.
オカリン。ルカニャンが。
No!
ルカニャンが。
Oh no. Mary and Ferris both seemed beaten down by the passage of time. Oh my god. Lukaku's dying. Oh my god. Luka! Why did you have to die? Right after we've met for the first time in 25 years. This is... Oh my god. His features had grown more gallant, but his face was still soft and feminine. Lukaku looked at me with hazy eyes.
Lukaku.
本当に
Lukaku. 俺だ。
Oh my god.
その呼び方本物の岡部さん
Oh no, did Lukaku get shot? A single trail of blood dripped from Lukaku's mouth. His outfit was stained with blood over his right breast, and the blood dripped... Oh my god. Dripped over onto the ground. I knew immediately that the wound was fatal.
よかった。さっきの話は嘘じゃなかったんですね。
Was true, yeah.
お前たちのおかげで
Oh my god.
こうして目覚めることができた。ありがとう。
Oh. Lukaku's hand reached up toward the sky as if he was looking for something. Maybe he couldn't even see me anymore. When I grabbed his hand, it was very cold.
岡部
Oh no!
どうした？
僕やりました。
I did it.
あ、
Oh! Don't tell me it's about overcoming your fear or your weakness. No, it's the thing that Rintaro helped Lukaku out with when they met with the stupid dumb sword that he bought.
京馬さんに教えて
Oh my god!
精神座流の心への
Oh.
今までまゆりちゃんやみんなを
Oh my god!
こられました。
Why is this game stabbing me in the heart like this? Oh, no! Just to die! You've gotten so much stronger just to die. Oh, fuck.
僕仲間になれましたよね。
You've always been!
皆さんの本当の仲間になれ
Oh my
ました
god.
よね。
Oh my god.
バカ。お前は最初からずっと
Yes!
俺たちの仲間だ。
Yes! Oh my god, it's making me even more upset, the thought that Lukaku may have not felt that way. Like he didn't belong. Oh my fucking god, I'm crashing out. Oh shit. Lukaku reached out a cold hand and touched my cheek. And smiled a dazzling smile!
嬉しいな。
Bruh! That was all he said. And then, touch on my cheek disappeared.
ルカコ。ルカコ。
Fuck.
ルカ
Why did I have to witness the death of a close friend right after waking up? What is this game, bro? The cold hand fell to the rubble-covered ground. Oh my fucking god. I never moved again!
なんてことだ。
よかった。ルカ君はオカリンとずっと会いたがっていたから、
Ah!
最後に会えたのは本当によかった。
Fuck. Glad. She was glad. After this. Mary's words made me realize how hellish the last 25 years I slept through must have been.
漆原ルカ、あなたはとても立派に戦いました。
Oh, fuck!
私たちはあなたに救われました。
Oh, fuck, bro.
どうか安らかに。
It must be so rough for Mayuri. That's her childhood friend right there. Yeah. Yeah. Not really her childhood friend, but Mayuri's old classmate. Oh my god, bro. Was cruel. Holy shit. Ugly crying for real right now. I'm just speechless. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do I continue from here? Hello? Okay. 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 Holy shit. Holy shit. Did Miley just disappear? Oh my god. Let's continue for now. I'm scared to see what the fuck else is gonna happen here.
泣き疲れて眠ったよ。
無理もないよな。
Yeah.
マユシはルカシとずっと仲良かったから。
Yeah.
ルカ兄さん。
Damn, Suzuha knew. The Suzuha that traveled back from the future into the past knew that Lukako was dead. She knew. Oh, fuck. Lukako was dead, yeah. He died protecting Mayuri and Ferris. Does he have flashbacks of Mayuri protecting him? Or him protecting Mayuri? In my mind, his death overlapped with Mayuri's. Mayuri's hands got colder. And so did Lukako's. Oh no, the trauma. It was the same no matter where I went. Mayuri, Lukako, and Krisu. Everyone dies. Yeah, no matter which world line. People will die.
あの戦争をきっかけにたくさんの人間が死んだ。小学校の友達も中学高校の友達も大学の友達も
Holy shit.
親戚も先生も知り合いも大人も子供もそれから大切な人もたくさんの本当にたくさんの人間が死んだんだ。
Holy shit, bro. I knew this was coming. At least I thought I knew. If I didn't reach Steins Gate, if I stayed in the beta world line, the world would eventually burn. I'd heard it 1,000 times, and I thought I knew what the future would be like. But in the end, it was just a story about the distant future, and now he's in it, he's experiencing it. It didn't feel real at all. But now it's real. I could only imagine it. All I had were vague, unrealistic ideas. All the thousands of nightmares I'd experienced. I thought nothing could be worse than that. But here we are. But when I saw it with my own eyes, heard it with my own ears, and felt it with my own skin, I realized that everything I thought was wrong. Piles of bodies. Wild dogs devouring human corpses. Dead soldiers. The smell of burning flesh. The smell of rotting organs. Ugh. The warmth of Lukaku's blood in my hands. Yeah. The warmth of Mayuri's blood. The warmth of Krisu's blood. It's all intermingling in his head. I thought that if nothing else, I'd managed to save Mayuri. I let Krisu die, turned my eyes away from reality, and told myself that at least I'd saved Mayuri and the others. But in the end, I hadn't saved anyone. Even if I had, I'd only saved myself. Yeah, he got complacent with his own, He felt bad, he felt guilty, he wanted to change things, but in the end, nothing really could change. It was fated to die. People were fated to die, no matter what he did. I was the only person I managed to save. Holy shit. No one else. Not Krisu. Not Mayuri. Not Kagari, not Lukako. I hadn't saved anyone. Holy shit.
クリスをアマデウスの呪縛から解放してやってくれ。
Huh? Oh my god, Amadeus Krisu?
伝言2025年のオカリンから。
What?
俺の伝言。
Huh?
シュタインズゲート世界線への道は険しい。一度や二度やり直したところでたどり着ける道ではないだろう。
So this is a message from himself. From a different wordline, or is it still the same one?
けれどまずはそこから始めることがシュタインズゲートへとつながるんじゃないか。
Huh.
いくつもの未来の先が過去へとつながっているんじゃないか。
Many futures are connected to the past.
11年前オカリンはそう言ってた。
クリスを解放。
だからさ、僕たちがいるこの世界も無駄じゃない。きっと必要な世界なんだ。少なくとも今の僕はそう思ってる。
Is Daro saying that to cheer Rintaro up, or is he saying that because he's starting to believe it himself? And the reason why he believes this is maybe because he feels the same desperation that Rintaro's feeling right now. Not desperation, but not really depression isn't really in. Not resignation isn't it either, just a lack of hope for a better future. Maybe that is what caused Daro to believe in this, and is maybe the thing that also will cause Rintaro to believe in this. That this is not a wasted world.
もちろん。だからってこのままでいいってわけじゃない。
誰？
だからさオカリン、もう一度戻って考えてみてもいいんじゃね？オカリンの記憶の途切れたその時間にさ。
Huh.
2011年にか。
Oh my god.
でもそんなこと。
It is possible, most likely. I could see my aged body in the glass.
第一、この姿のまま戻ったところで俺に何ができる？
How many times is Rintaro going back to 2011 in order to achieve the finality that is Steins Gate, I wonder? Whoa.
できるわ。
Huh? Maho! I heard a voice I recognized from the radio.
久しぶりね、岡部さん。
Oh my god.
11年ぶりかしら。
11 years, huh?
ひよじょうさんか。
Is she also an Amadeus, like AI, or is she real?
部屋の奥を見なさい。
As if he'd known what she was going to say, Daro had moved to a spot in the back of the room where the lights didn't reach. Suddenly it got brighter and I saw...
電話レンチかっこ。
Oh my god! They recreated it! They recreated this shit!
あなたや橋田さんから話を聞いて私が作ったものよ。ほら、ちゃんと VR ヘッドも用意してあるでしょ。
Oh my god, it's the same thing. Maho did what Krisu did.
こんなこともあろうかとリフターも用意してやる。
Oh my god, we're back here. Guys, we're back. We are so back. Oh my god. Daro went on to explain that for the last 11 years, he'd maintained an environment where I could receive the time leap, even in a coma. That made sense. Even if I was in a coma, as long as they put the receiver up to my head, it would still function. Maddie and the others had taken care of my body since 2025. So Daro and Maho had known that this day would come 11 years ago. Or maybe I told them so back in 2025.
改良を重ねた結果、跳躍可能時間は336時間。一度の跳躍で1週間は遡ることが可能よ。
How many days is that? It's like 150, 130 days maybe? That's a big help.
336時間。2週間か。
Huh? 24 hours, 10 days. 10... Dude, why is my math not mathing? Am I dumb? Yeah, it's 2 weeks. What did I say before? What the fuck? Did I say months? Did I say 6 months? Bruh, I'm so dumb. Like, actually, oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. Let's pretend that never happened.
マシンを改良してそれが可能になったのは10年ほど前だから、それ以前は前と変わらず48時間しか跳躍できない。
I see, okay. In other words, if I wanted to go back to the end of January 2011, I need about 3,000 time leaps.
とてつもなく辛い旅になるわ。
Very.
それでも戻る気があるのなら。
3,000 times. Holy shit. Almost 3,000 time leaps. Was I really capable of something like that anymore? Of my age?
しんどくなったら途中で休めばいい。
タル。
大丈夫よ。どの時間にたどり着いても必ず私たちがいるから。
Aww.
野城さん。
They've kept this machine alive for so long so that he would be able to go back to 2011. And they've always kept this thing for this purpose.
私ね、後悔しているの。
I a lot of regrets.
アマデウスのせいで、あの子は死んでもなお、多くの横島な人々に利用されようとしていた。何年も、何十年も。
Holy shit.
だから私からもお願い。あの子、
Release her.
クリスを醜い欲望の渦から解放してあげて。クリスを救ってあげて。それができるのは岡部さん。
Holy shit.
あなただけよ。
I will. I didn't know if I could do it anymore. There was no guarantee that the path I was about to travel would ever lead to Steins Gate. But even so, he was willing to try.
考える。
What could I do? What should I do?
二人とも頼む。
He's back! Our hero.
ドキドキ。
Okie dokie! Even as a 40-year-old dude. Okie dokie. As soon as the words were out of his mouth, he started getting ready.
岡部さん。もしも次にクリスに会えたら言ってやって。未来の私はあなたの7倍もの時間跳躍を可能にしたわよって。
Nice!
わかった。
Oh my god, this guy. If I ever saw クリス。
オカリン、こっちの準備は OK だ。
早いな。
My super hacker.
メンテは怠ってないからね。
Ah.
さすがだな。
まあな。
They get along so well. The phone wave and the VR headset. They looked a little different than what I'd seen in the old lab, but they were still our future gadgets. Yeah. Future gadget number 8.
でもマユ姉さんたちとは話さなくていいの？
今飛ばないと決心が鈍りそうだ。
I see.
それに今会えなくてもいくらだって会えるさ。
Aww.
過去の世界で。
In the past.
そうだな。
Holy shit. Dado smiled as I took the VR headset out of his hand and put it to my head. Like, imagine you are Mayuri, for example, or Ferris, or Lukako, or Dado even, and you're waiting for Rintaro to wake up all of this time, and then suddenly Rintaro appears in front of you, like in front of this phone wave device. You know, in the future he will wake up and he will make those time leaps, you know? If they ever get to see his body anyway. I don't know how fast he time leaps.
それじゃあまた2週間前でな。
ああ、2週間前で。
しっかりね。
And then I jumped back into the past once more. It took a long, long time. The journey was unimaginably long. Whoa! Wow! 2011! Holy shit. He must be in his younger body then, because his memories get reset all the time, right? He must be in his younger body. Welcome. You're there. You're here. I looked at the phone I was holding in my hand. The date read January 31st, 2011. And I can finally look at my phone. And we also have the Amadeus app. It is strange to me that we did not meet Yuki or Moika into the future. That's making me a little scared. Yuki died, I remember. I remember now that Yuki died. But Moika? What happened to her, I wonder, in the future? Maybe we'll never find out. Well, no doubt about it. I was back. Yeah, I had finally made it back. I'd gone back through so many years. I'd done thousands of time leaps. Gone through the war. I'd almost died. I thought of giving up a bunch of times, but each time I'd remembered it all. That ruined world, the piles of corpses, the screams, the shouting, the dripping blood, and Daru and Maho and how they'd sent me off, and the pain that he inflicted upon his friends unknowingly by trying to save them all the time and realizing that he only saved himself. That guilt must have been also a drive for him. After a long, unimaginably long time, I'd finally made it back to this time. 2011. The other way around, actually.
電話に出てからなんだかぼーっとしてるから。
いや、そうじゃない。そういうわけじゃないんだ。
Mairi was here. Ja.
もしかしてまだお正月の気分が抜けないのかにゃ？
Ferris was here.
しっかりしてくれよな。
Daru was here. Yeah. And Lukako. And Suzuha. And... Oh shit. Kagari is here. Maho and Kagari were here too.
もしかしてこの前の疲れが出ちゃったかしら。
この前。
ほら、この前アマデウスのサンプル用に記憶データを取ったでしょ？
Oh. Oh right. Daru had mentioned that. He said it was at the end of January.
いや、そうじゃないんだ。ちょっとな。
Does she realize that he's time leaped?
ん？なに？オカリンさん。
この時代に来てからの記憶はまだ思い出せないのか？
Oh.
お、
Oh, her memories still aren't back.
そうか。
どうしたの？いきなり。
なんでもない。ただ少し確かめただけだ。
Damn, he saw her as a child.
何それ？変なオカリンさん。
Since I'd come from the future, I knew. In this world, Krisa's memories no longer existed inside Kagari's head.
でも私ね、別にこのままでもいいかなって思ってるんだ。だってここにはママもいるし、ルカ君やルミお姉ちゃんもいるし、食べ物だっていっぱいあるし、無理に思い出す必要もないんじゃないかって。
You know what? Good for you, Kagari. It is truly the simple things in life that bring you joy and should bring you joy.
そうか。
Oh my god. Maybe that was fine for now. But the future was going to be filled with sorrow. For Mayuri, for Ferris, for Lukako, yeah, for Daru, for everyone. For Suzuha, for Kagari, and for Maho. Yeah, it's gonna be hell. Did I really make the right choice when I decided to let Krisu die? After everyone had left and I was alone, all the exhaustion came crashing down on me. I time leaped 3,000 times. I thought I'd be able to work things out in my head along the way, but I'd been so desperate to return to the past that I hadn't had time. My mind was worn down after all the time leaps. I thought I'd made my decision, but I found myself wavering again and again. I'd only managed to do it by telling myself that I had to get back before I could make any decisions. And now my head just felt so tired. We have to release Krisu now. What should I do now? What should I do? For now, I didn't want to think about anything. But I felt too awake to even sleep. With everyone gone, the temperature in the lab quickly dropped. It was freezing. But it was nothing compared to the cold I'd felt before. Yes, that's what I wanted to say as well. That world I'd seen right after I'd erased Krisu's memories from Kagari. Krisu was there, Mayuri was there, everyone was there. It was a scene from that very brief piece I'd had during that summer. But that world had been so cold. And now I knew why. That was the world that I'd experienced when I was asleep, existing only as data. A world built only of zeros and ones. Like being alive, even when you're dead. Or being forced to stay alive, even though you were dead. The people I loved were there. But there was no warmth. I could reach out and touch them. But there wasn't even a little bit of warmth. Yeah, no companionship. It was like floating in deep dark space without any light at all. And Magda Krisu was now experiencing that too. She was all alone in a cold world without the slightest trace of warmth. He knows how it's like to feel like Data now. I raised my hand up under the fluorescent lights. Dude, Krisu went through this cold for 25 years because people kept using her knowledge in the future. I could see the veins rising up out of it and the red blood flowing in them. I was alive. There was warmth. But could I really say that I was alive? Now that my memories had been digitized, after being exposed to that cold world, could I still really be called human? I think you can. I heard a knock at the door and turned my eyes toward it. Oh, Maho. Yeah, she suspected something probably. Maho was standing there.
ヒヤジョウさん帰ったんじゃなかったのか
ちょっと忘れ物をしちゃってね。
Mm-hmm.
忘れ物
That's an excuse if I've ever heard one.
それより、あなたこそ一人で何をしているのかしら？
Ruminating about my humanity. Maho showed no signs of looking for whatever she had lost. Instead, she came right up and sat down in front of me.
さっきもずっと難しい顔してたわよね。何か気になることでもあるの？
Yeah, she knew. She knows. Maybe she'd been worried enough to come back and check on me.
私じゃクリスの代わりにはなれないかもしれないけど、それでもよければ話してみて。
ヒヤジョウさん
She's trying. There was no need to worry about whether I could tell her or not. I needed her to make the time leap machine. And for that she needed to hear everything.
嘘みたいな話だが聞いてくれるか
I've come from the year 2036. Can you believe that? She probably can.
まったく。
Yeah.
あなたなんて人なの？
What's your problem? God, I wish I had no problems. The music, by the way, is really bopping right now. That was the first thing she'd said after I finished. Just like last time, it wasn't something that was easy for her to believe. But Maho must have sensed something in the way I spoke, because she listened until I finished. The music is so good. She interrupted me whenever there was something she didn't understand. She was especially interested in the time machine and the time leaps. We've heard this music before, I don't remember where though. I told her everything I knew about them.
信じてくれるのか
信じないわけにはいかないでしょ。そんな顔して語られたら。それに
Damn, she's weak for his pathetic expression.
実際にこんなものを見せられたら。
Ah, he showed her.
ヒヤジョウさん
それにこれで納得がいったわ。前
Yeah?
は不思議だったのよ。
Yeah?
クリスは秋葉原に来てほとんど日を置かないまま死んでしまった。
Oh
そん
shit.
な彼女とあなたがそれほどに仲良くなれたということが。
Oh, so she did wonder about that, thank God. My goodness. But like, is Rintaro going to confess to her now that he killed her? I wonder how she died.
特にあの子のあの性格でしょ。そんな期間にそれも男の人と親しくなるなんてよっぽどのことがあったんじゃないかと思っていたのだけど。
So that was it, she whispered to herself.
それであなたは何を気にしているの？
Well, I turned away from her.
岡部さん？
俺なんだろうか
Am I me?
どういうこと？
聞いただろ今の俺の頭の中にある記憶それは一度データとなってハードディスクの中に保管されていた記憶だいわば人工記憶と言ってもいい
They aren't artificial, they are born natural though.
そんな俺は果たして俺自身だと言えるんだろうか
definitely. I don't see the problem here in Rintaro's dilemma as much as he does himself. Because these memories are born from you. They are naturally created. They are not artificially made. They are simply digitalized and stored. So I don't think that changes whether you're human or not, or yourself as a person. Because Rintaro couldn't have experienced... I mean, he could have experienced memories after 2025, before 2025, between 2011 and 2025, but, like, he didn't, because those were not stored in his memory data. So he just forgot, you know?
生きている。そう言えるんだろうか。
That's what you might ask Kagari. If you ever injected Kagari with her own memories, that Rintaro must ask himself the question as well, is she still human? But I don't think he would question that as much as he questions himself here. There was blood running through my body, but what was in my head had been changed into zeros and ones. Didn't that make me no different than Amadeus?
なんだ、そんなことで悩んでたの？ バカバカしい。
Yeah! But Maho just laughed at my worries.
あなたは哲学的ゾンビって知ってる？
I have, but I would still love to look at the definition. A thought experiment proposed by philosopher David Chalmers, I don't know how to pronounce his name in English, in order to explain qualia. Qualia are individual sensory experiences such as the color red, a good smell, or a sweet taste. A philosophical zombie, meanwhile, is someone whose external experiences, internal structure, words, and actions mirror a human's. However, despite these similarities, they do not possess qualia. Because of this, it is impossible to distinguish philosophical zombies from... How can I scroll this text? I swear to God, I can't scroll! Help! Why can I not scroll? It's so annoying. Yes. Dude, I have to turn on my mouse again? Are you kidding me? So annoying. Okay, there we go. They do not possess qualia. Because of this, it is impossible to distinguish philosophical zombies from ordinary humans. Okay. I see.
確か思考実験の一つだろう。姿形から行動に至るまで人間そっくりだが、意識や感情が欠乏している存在は客観的に人間と区別ができるのかどうかという。
I hesitated a little as I answered her question suddenly.
ま、だいたい
Is that what he said? As I answered. Okay, he
合ってい
didn't.
るわね。
Uh-huh. She nodded, satisfied, like a teacher would do.
じゃあ仮にここに人間そっくりの外見をした人工知能が存在するとするわよ。
Mm-hmm.
人間と同じように振る舞い、同じように行動する。誰かが困っていれば手を差し伸ばし、悲しい時には涙する。これは決められたプロセスなのかもしれないけれど、でもそれは人間だって同じ。
Yeah, I thought she would
個
say
人個
that.
人で定められたプロセスに従って考えて反応する。
Mm-hmm.
私たちはそのプロセスを意識や感情という言葉に置き換えているだけじゃないかしら。
I thought I understood what Maho was trying to say.
つまり AI にだって感情はあると。
Hmm.
少なくとも私たち科学者はそういうものを作り出すために日々研究を重ねているつもりよ。
Well, I still don't think that is a useful search topic to go into. She puffed out a chest of pride.
じゃあ岡部さん、あなたは感情を持った AI は人ではないと思う？
If they looked just like a person and thought just like them, and had feelings too, they were a person.
いや。
でしょ？そもそも個人を個人たらしめているのは記憶よ。
Memories are a core part of personality, but not all there is to it.
その人が生まれ経験したこと、感じたもの、その集合体が人間なの。だから岡部倫太郎、たとえ一度データになっていても、あなたの記憶と体を持つあなたは紛れもなく人間、
Yeah.
岡部倫太郎よ。心配いらない。
Yeah, I feel the same way.
いや嬢さん。
だいたいクリスの作り出したっていうそのタイムリープマシンだって 記憶を一度データ化して還元するものなんでしょ？
True.
だったら今さら思い悩むだけ無駄だと思わない？
Honestly, you should have asked himself this every time he time leaps back. He's like, oh my god, am I still me? My memories got digitalized? That was what Daro had told me in the future too. But strangely, when she said it, it made me feel better. But not if Daro said it!
クリスならもっと的確なことを言えたのかもしれないけど。
No, yours was good enough, perfect.
いや、そんなことないよ。十分だ。
Yeah. To get me back on my feet. Maho had given her opinion as a brain scientist that I was still me. There was a strength in her words, just like there had been in Krisus when she'd driven me forward. I remembered what Maho had said before. It's scientists that drive the Intero man.
あなたは天才で、所詮私はサリエリだったってことよ。
She'd been speaking to the memories of Krisu inside Kagari, but...
ヒアジョーさん、君はサリエリなんかじゃない。
Ah,
立派なアマデウスだ。
ah. And I know I've witnessed you in the future. That's so sweet. That's right. I'm here right now. I'm alive and here in this time, not in that cold sea of black data. I'm here in this time. A light came on in the darkness. My cold heart began to warm. But... Kurisu, she was still trapped inside that world. Inside that sterile, lifeless world that froze you to the depths of your soul. Even after her death, her memories were still alive. And there were all kinds of conspiracies forming around her living memories. Even after she lost her body, Krisu's pain continued. Yes. No, it wasn't just Krisu. Kagari and Suzuha. And in the future, Mayuri, Ferris, Lukaku and Daru too. Everyone was suffering, everyone was miserable, but still they tried to move forward. Yeah. All I had cared about was whether Mayuri survived. I thought that even if World War III came, no matter what happens to the world, as long as Mayuri was happy, that was all that mattered. I tried to think that. I thought that no matter how much blood and tears awaited us in the future, as long as things were fine now, that was all that mattered. I thought I'd understood. I thought I'd understood how awful the future that Suza described was. He didn't know. And how hard Daru and Suza would have to fight. I thought I understood all that. Suza firing her gun and staining her hands with blood like it was nothing at all. Mayuri and Ferris pale and colorless. Lukaku lying on the ground and never getting up again. Kagari and the others whose lives were ruined by fate. I'd seen them with my own eyes and touched them with my own hands, and then I finally understood. I'd been only pretending to know so I could run away. Always running away with this guy. His coping mechanism, always. Oh my god. I told myself that I was going to die in 2025 and looked the other way. Yeah, basically he ran away from the future he couldn't witness anymore because he thought he would die. Holy shit, that's so true. I'm glad he's realizing this. Things that even I haven't realized playing it. 2025. I wasn't dead. Everyone just thought so. Everyone had been deceived. That's right, deceived. Yeah, the plan is planning. Me in the past. And everyone else in the future. The world was deceived. I thought the future was settled. But a different future awaited me. Yeah, he's figuring it out. Yeah.
けれど、まずはそこから始めることがシュタインズゲートへとつながるんじゃないか。11年前、オカリンはそう言ってた。
Let's go.
だからさ、僕たちがいるこの世界も無駄じゃない。きっと必要な世界なんだ。少なくとも今の僕はそう思ってる。
A stepping stone into our future. Steins geht future. Holy shit. I had no way of knowing what would make me say that 14 years from now. All I knew was that 14 years from now, I would know this day was coming. So maybe I should do what I said. If that future in 2036 was necessary, then maybe a world where Kirisu was released from her electronic prison was necessary too. No matter how hard the path would be, I had to take the first step. He always has to rely on himself that has already experienced this every time. What I needed right now was that first step. Yeah.
ヒアジョーさん、
何？
アメリカに帰る前にもう少し付き合ってもらえるか。
Release Kirisu.
そうね。条件が2つあるわ。
Huh?
条件？
一つはこのタイムマシンを調べさせてほしい。
Of course. Of course.
もう一つは？
あなたのことオカリンさんって呼ばせてもらう。
Okay.
あなたは私をマホって呼びなさい。
Oh shit, she did the same with, God damn it. With, Oh my god, why is Moika's name so hard for me to remember every time? She did the same to Moika. She told Moika to call her just Maho as well.
悪くない条件だと思うけど。
There was an innocent smile on her face, the likes of which I'd never seen before.
わかった。
Oh,
魔法。
oh, you can hear the happiness, the lightness of his heart in his voice. Oh my god.
よろしくオカリンさん。
When she put her small hand against mine, I felt a solid warmth, not the cold anymore. Yeah, we're alive.
どうしたんだにゃオカリン。一度帰った後にわざわざ呼び出すにゃんて。
Hmm?
そうだよ。僕なんてそれほど近いわけじゃないんだからさ。
Oh my god.
話があるなら帰る前に言ってほしかったのだぜ。
Oh my god, this is a round table meeting, ain't no way. I called all the lab members back after they'd left to go home, and they weren't happy.
それでお話って何かなオカリン。
LINE や電話じゃダメなお話ですか？
Yes. Very important stuff.
ああ。その前に、鈴葉、
Hmm?
何？
一つ聞きたい。お前は俺のことをどう思っている？
どうとは？
Hmm.
オカリン、
No.
まさか
No, 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 no. It's not what you think.
いくらオカリンでも鈴葉はあげらんないよ。
No!
お父さんは認めません。
I
ダ
know!
メ、絶対。
I know! I'm your uncle. Shut up. I ignored Daru, who seemed to have gotten the wrong idea completely, and turned back towards Susaha.
お前はこの半年、俺のことを見ていたはずだ。その上で、心の中ではどう思っていた？率直な言葉を聞かせてほしい。
Is she trying to figure out if Susa remembers him from the future? That he woke up from? That he woke up in from his coma?
言っていいのか？
ああ。
正直言うと腹が立ってしょうがなかった。
Damn! Yeah, that was honest. I chuckled.
私や父さんやまゆ姉さんだけじゃない。ルミ姉さんもルカ兄さんもカガリも。未来の世界ではみんな辛い思いをしている。
Yeah.
明日は生きているかどうかもわからない。母さんみたいに無残に殺されてしまうかもしれない。
Yeah, Nintendo knows now what the future is like.
そんな世界で必死になって生きてるんだ。それなのに弱音ばかり吐いて自分ばかりが辛いようなことを言って。
He's a coward through and through. Once she started talking, she didn't stop. This must have been building up for a long time.
もちろんオカリンおじさんが辛い経験をしてきたことは知ってる。何度も苦しい目にあってそれで立ち上がれなくなったことだって知ってる。それでも私たちにはオカリンおじさんしか頼れる人がいないんだ。
She looked down, clenched her fists, and grit her teeth.
私や父さんに代わりが務まるのならどんなことでもやる。
Damn.
どんな辛い思いをしようがどんな苦しみが待ち構えていようがそれでも何だってやる。
In order for that future not to happen.
鈴葉。
だけど私たちじゃどうしようもできないから。オカリンおじさんじゃなければどうにもできないから。
She suddenly looked up, and I could see on her face all the complicated feelings she'd been holding back.
それなのにおじさんと来たら無理だとかできないとか勘弁してくれとかそんな弱音ばかりで話を聞いてくれようとさえしない。
Damn.
父さんの手前だから言わなかったけど私はそんなおじさんの態度にずっと腹が立ってた。
Damn, go off. You know what?
本
Go
当
off.
にぶん殴ってやりたいくらいだったよ。
Holy shit. He's like, I feel the same. It probably felt good to get that off her chest.
鈴葉、何もそこまで言わんでも。
She's honest.
そうだにゃ、オカリンだって分かってるんだにゃ。
Did he though? I did understand, yeah. I understood that something had to be done.
だったらそうしてもらおうか。
Oh shit.
そうするとは。
殴りたかったんだろう。
Oh shit.
だったら殴ってみればいい。
Punch me.
でも
Don't hold back.
遠慮はいらない。
Yeah!
すずさんやめて、オカリンは。
He's
いいんだ。
fragile.
マユリ、
This was my way of settling things, and also his own way. He probably wants to punch himself too, so. With Suzuha, yeah. With the future. And with myself.
オカリンさん。
He's coping.
もしかしてそういう性癖
No!
だ
No!
ったら止めんけど。
No! It's
本当に
necessary.
いいんだな。
Suzuha took a step toward me.
あ
I was ready.
じゃあ本気で行く。
Yeah.
あ、
いや待て、少しは手加減を。
No! She won't!
ハグボア
Peak voice acting. Oh my god. Deserved, truly. She hit me hard enough to knock me across the room.
悪かった。少し力が入りすぎた。
It's all of the frustrations building up inside of her.
今すごい音したわよ。大丈夫、オカリン。
Oh my god. He definitely broke some ribs. Everyone ran over and looked down at me. Yeah, that hurt a lot. It probably did more damage to my brain than reading Stein all the time. Dude, did she hit you in the head? But I don't have regrets.
岡部さん。
Everyone is like so concerned right now. It woke me up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't tell me. Don't tell me Hoen Kyoma has awakened right now. Now I just had to do what I could. He's back. Everyone. Everyone, are you ready?
おかりん。
Yeah! He is back. Our savior's back.
もしかして
Yup! Yup!
オカリン。
Kyoma's back, everyone. Oh my god, I thought this day would never come.
違うぞマユリ。
I've missed him so much! Oh my god, I'm so happy.
法院。今日まだ。
He's back!
京馬さ
Yes! Have you missed me? Of course you have. I'm the mad scientist after all.
そうだ、我が名はフローインキャーだ。
Let's
ラ
go!
ボ面ナンバー001。このラボの創設者
Hell
にして
yeah.
混沌を望み世界の支配構造を覆すマッドサイエンティスト
Yeah.
フローインキャーだ。
If you hear this persona, you know everything is going to go well, okay? The savior of this world has come.
ルカコ。
はい
白衣を持て。
What?
はい京馬さん。
He's so dramatic.
京馬が復活したにゃ
Oh my god.
父さんこれは
She has never seen Oikyo.
やったな鈴葉。ようやくオカリンがやる気になったのだぜ。
Hell yeah.
京馬さんどうぞ。
Dude, it's like a samurai taking his sword. Oh my god. I put my lab coat on for the first time in a very long time. It had been sitting on the shelf in the bag so long that it smelled a little moldy. It's fine.
そう。これこそが
Oh my
我が
god.
聖なる白金の鎧。今この時、法王院教魔は復活した。
Oh my
長い
god.
眠りから蘇ったのだ。
I love this pose. Dude, this pose is so iconic. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yeah. Kagari and Maho were seeing Hoin Kyoma for the first time, and they were shocked into silence.
なんなの？殴られたショックでおかしくなったの？
It reawakened to me.
思い出した。
She remembers?
法院京馬。ママがいつも言ってた名前。
The man, the myth, the legend.
いつかきっと法院京馬が復活して私たちの未来を照らしてくれるって。
Oh my god, he is the savior.
いや、ちょっとついていけないんですけど。
It's fine, you'll get used to it. You have time.
おい、そこのロリッコ。
Oh my god.
あ？
Oh no.
お前だお前。
もしかして私のことを言ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
Oh, he so is. You're getting a nickname. You're getting a nickname.
こと言えばお前しかいないだろう。
誰がロリッコよ、誰が。
Oh my god.
貴様にはラボメンナンバー009の栄誉を与える。
Q.
いいご、この法王院教和の手足となり俺たちのオペレーションに参加するがいい。
Number 9.
なんで私があなたの手足にならなきゃいけないのよ。それにそのラボメンナンバーって何？
名前の通りこのラボの正式メンバーに選ばれた証だ。
Official
光
member.
栄に思う。
You must feel honored. Oh god, I've missed him.
光栄にって。
I've missed this pretentious asshole. Not really asshole, but he's so pretentious. I love him. Oh my god.
それから椎名係。
Oh shit.
貴様もラボメンナンバー010だ。分かっ
Nice.
たな。
Yes, sir.
はい。
Number 10.
ちょっと、京馬。フェイリスたちはラボメンにはしてくれないのかにゃ？
Huh? Ferris and Lukaku seemed upset. Come to think of it, I made them lab maps in the Alpha Wordland, but not this one! You already are. You two already are lab
言
maps.
っていなかったが、もちろんお前たちはすでにラボメンだ。
Yeah. Yeah.
ルカコは006、フェイリスは007、
Yeah.
そして鈴葉は008。いいな。
You get a lab map number. You're getting a lab map number. You're getting one. You're getting one. I love this. I love this so much.
はい。
Hell yeah.
やったにゃ。
Everyone is promoted.
よくわからないけど、了解した。
Yeah, you better be honored.
なあオカリン、それおかしくね？それじゃあ004と005が不在じゃん。
Well, wouldn't you like to
そ
know?
の2つには戦略があるんだな。
Yep. For those two. For Kriso and Moika. To be honest, I didn't like the idea of leaving Moika as an official lab mem. But in order to reach a future where that could be true, I would have to face the past right now. That was my decision. So he's still counting Moika in, I see him.
では全員が揃ったところで改めて宣言する。
I'm not my wimpy, weak-ass self anymore.
本日2011年1月31日をもって新たなるオペレーションを発動する。
Let's go.
目的は予定された未来の粉砕、世界の未来そのものを覆すこと。
Yeah!
それが俺たちの目的だ。いいな。
I love this so much. How can you not fall for this guy? How could you not? Wow. I'm so happy.
俺だ。
Oh my god. It's me. Hi. I've missed you so much, did you know?
これより俺たちは新たなるオペレーションを実行に移す。未来の俺は言った。いくつもの未来のその先にシュタインズゲートは待っていると。
Yup.
これから導く未来がたとえ茨の道だとしても きっと無駄なものではないはずだ。
Yeah.
分かっている。
I know.
俺たちの目指す扉、そこにたどり着くには
Oh my god.
途方もない時間がかかるだろう。
We're back in Delulu territory. How I've missed it.
いかなる機関が俺たちを阻止せんと立ちふさがるかもしれない。
And that ain't even a lie.
それでも俺は何度だってやり直してやるさ。
Yeah.
健闘を祈ってくれ。エルプサイコングロー。
Why did you say it like that? Kongaroo. Why did you say it like that? What a weirdo. Yup. That's his true self. You better feel honored. After I finished my phone call, I realized that everyone was staring at me. Please don't look at me that way. I'm okay. I'm mentally stable. I promise. I'm embarrassed too. Oh my god, he is embarrassed, but he feels like he needs to do this. Oh, that's so funny.
何それ。
You don't wanna know?
これはいわばそう儀式のようなものだ。
Yeah, a ritual.
儀式ね
Yeah. Yes, this was a ceremony. A ceremony to stop my fears from getting the best of me again. Yeah, he's trying to control himself right now.
え。まさかオカリンさん、あなたクリス相手にもそんな態度だったんじゃないでしょうね。
Might be.
岡部ではない。今日まだ。
Don't come away with this wimpy ass name.
ふざけているの？
Oh my god.
マホタン、あんま突っ込むのやめてあげて。オカリンもまだ模索してる最中だから。
I'm just like imagining Rintaro staying there shaking, a little tear falling down. He's like, I'm mature now. I can handle myself now.
そっか、これが法王院京馬さんなんだね。
Yup, I love the Maho Ho and Kyoma interactions, man.
狂気のマッドサイエンティストさんなのです。
Yeah.
いにしえのアルケミストの生まれ変わりでもあるのにゃ。
Which alchemist?
精神残魔流の師範でもあるんです
True.
わ。
True. That I am.
すご
I have many titles to my name.
い。ダメだ、父さん。私、ついていけない。
It's fine. You'll get used to it. Please don't stare at me like that. It's breaking my heart.
それで、具体的にはどうするつもりなの？
Back on
ま
topic.
ず最初に言っておくが、俺たちが最終的に目指すのは第三次世界大戦の起こらない未来だ。
Yeah. Just like I told myself a second ago, I didn't expect to get to the world line we wanted, the Steins world line, immediately. Just like I had to build up to the beta world line little by little, I'd have to go through many pasts and many futures. And to do that, I first had to write this world line's future. This world had lost Krisu, and the price for that was dire indeed. But I wouldn't let the future that awaited us be so full of suffering and pain. I wouldn't let it happen. Everything had to begin with that. Even if the future before us would end up never having happened at all. That was my responsibility since I had chosen this world. True.
このベータ世界線においても、俺が何度か世界線の変動を経験してきたことは説明したな。
Man, it feels so good to speak with everyone on the same wavelength right now about his experiences.
まずはその原因を取り除かなければならない。
原因って何なのにゃ？
マキセ・クリスのノート PC とハードディスク。
Yeah.
そしてアマデウスに残るクリスの記憶。
Yeah. The time machine paper contained on the hard drive and all of her memories relating to it. All of those world line changes. It was safe to assume that they'd been caused by Stratfog and others fighting over them.
故
Yes.
にクリスのノート PC とハードディスクの破棄、並びにクリスの記憶のデータを消去すること。
Yeah.
これが今回のオペレーションの最終目的となる。
Yeah, it's for the best because everyone is fighting for this, man. Ah,
クリスのデータを消去？そんな
I'm sorry, yeah?
本気なの？
ああ、
でもあの記憶はクリスが生きていた証なのよ。
You have to let go of her, Maho.
あの子がこの世界で私たちと同じ時間を過ごしたっていう証拠なのよ。私は消去なんてしてほしくない。
I knew how she felt. Until a few days ago, I would have agreed.
だったら君はクリスの記憶が悪用されてもいいというのか？
Yeah.
それは
That's what she said into the future. In the future, she had many regrets, and one of them being not deleting Kurisu because people used her.
俺たちのいるこの世界線に至るまでのいくつかの過去において、あいつの記憶は争いの種になってきた。
Yeah.
それに多くの人間が巻き込まれている。そこにいるかがりだってそうだ。
Yeah. I still think it's crazy they experimented on this girl, man. What happened to Kagari in the past several years that probably hadn't changed in this world line. Which meant that was just another tragedy caused by the Pandora's box that was Krisa's memories. Holy shit.
それに俺は一度データの中の世界を経験して知った。あの世界の冷たさをな。
That's right, I knew. I knew how cold that world was. It was a world inside a tiny box with no past, present, or future.
それほどまでに暗く冷たい世界にずっとクリスを閉じ込めておいて、
Yeah.
君は平気なのか？それにあいつが生きていたという証は、俺たち自身のここにある。
I put my finger to my head.
俺たちが覚えていること、
Yeah.
そしてその上で第三次世界大戦の起きない平穏な世界へと導くこと。
Yeah, there might still, like, a third world war might still happen if they get to Rintaro's memories. Rintaro has so much knowledge of the process that Krisu went through to build a time machine. So, he went through so much theory with her. If they get to Rintaro, we would still be screwed most likely.
それこそがあいつが生きていた証拠になるんじゃないのか。
Maho fell silent as the whole group turned toward her.
陳腐なセリフね。それこそクリスが聞いていたら笑われるわよ。
I'm only speaking facts.
だろうな。
だけど陳腐だと思えることにほど真実はあるのかもしれないわね。
Because it's true. Mao's dark frown became a smile.
あなたに従うわ。
ありがとう。
Aww. I'm so glad.
ダル、クリスの PC とハードディスクはお前が持っているんだよな。
Okay, guys, I think I've recorded quite a long time, but I'm not sure how long this section is going to be. It's probably going to be very, very short, which means that this episode is going to be an extra long one. I'll save my game for now and do a quick break. And I'll see you guys right here, because this will probably stay in the same episode. I'll be right back, guys. So hi. So I lied. Quite from the present here, by the way. So, like, I lied. This episode is already 2 hours long. I'm not putting you guys through anymore by, like, hanging another hour onto this episode. So, you guys, I will see you next week. And, spoiler alert, next week will also be a 2-hour long episode. Look forward to it, I suppose. And, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. And maybe I'll see you guys if you feel like it. Until then, goodbye.